Hi, Captain Al Lorenzetti here for SkimmerOutdoors.com. Trophy fishing tackle, Bergen Bay docks, Patty Ann charters, and Capture Clam bringing you the weekend update and fishing forecast. This for the weekend of, let's see, it's going to be first weekend in November. So 29th Friday, 1st, 2nd. Looking at the weather, Friday, forget about it. Going to blow up to 50 almost, in the 40s. Saturday, still blowing, starting to diminish, but, it's going to be a real tough day. Sunday is a day to go. The wind's dropping right out, and the direction of the wind was northwest the day before, so the ocean's flat come Sunday and Monday. So for offshore guys, those would be the 2 days to go fish. And I heard the bite is still on. Yellowfin tuna, if you can find the draggers, they're behind the draggers. It's great fishing. I guess now you can call it offshore, inshore striped bass. The bite is on, the fish are here. I actually fished on Sunday, and it was incredible. I've never seen so many boats on the water at the same time. There had to be 200, I'm not exaggerating, probably around 200 boats, and I sat inside the inlet and looked at the ocean, and it was just, from where I could see, solid boats from one side to the other, far as you could see. And there were probably a whole bunch east I couldn't see because of Fire Island in the way. And it was crazy. Driving out, there were 20 boats around me, whatever. So actually, I fished. I had Tim C. Smith, the man behind the camera, with me, and my good buddy Luis, and we hung out inside a little area, a little spot that I know, and waited for the tide to start running, and when it did, we beat on them. I'm going to say, I don't know, we had 12, 15 fish in a couple of hours, nothing under slot, so they were either slot or over up to 40 inches, so it was great fishing. The guys in the ocean, I heard diamond jigging, you had to bounce around, but in the afternoon, the bite got really good. So that's what I know about that. And blackfish, I saw boats on every stanchion of the bridge. I don't know if they're catching good, but they're catching a few. And a lot of shorts in there as well. It has to be a 16-inch fish to keep it. And that's a nice size fish. And blackfish are great eating. I checked the commercial report on fish and prices, and a pound of blackfish fillet, 1 pound, $40. That's what they're going for. All right, anyway, Captain Al stories. Back, I guess it was in the late 80s, maybe 90-ish, somewhere around that time. I used to weak fish a lot, but I still love to bass fish. So one day I decided I'm going to go bass fishing and take my father with me, and a neighborhood kid, his name came up in another story, Ian Peverly, and I go net bunker. And by the way, I was the first guy up here in the Northeast to use a cast net. I learned down south, and so I netted bunker, and we're drifting bunker around in all the spots inside, and I come to the sore thumb, and the tide's ripping out. The three of us drop our bunkers down, and immediately all three hooked up. All right, we fight these fish, bring them up. They're not striped bass, they're weak fish. Each one was 15 pounds or over. Mine was the largest. It was weighed in after it spit the bunker out at 16.9. It's still the standing 30-pound line class world record. And the three of us at the same time, imagine that, 3 fish, 15 pounds or larger, weak fish on live bunker. But that was a great day of fishing. Anyway, that's it. We'll talk to you next week.